Hi students, now next topic is that is chemical properties of ethers. Chemical properties of ethers. Here first one, that is cleavage of CO bond. Cleavage of CO bond in ether. Cleavage of CO bond in ether. So now example, that is ethers example, that is now take the when symmetrical ether. Symmetrical ether means that is diethyl ether. Now take the example diethyl ether, that is CH3 CH2O then CH2 CH3, diethyl ether. When diethyl ether react with hydroiodic acid, that is HI, it is very most important students. When diethyl ether react with hydroiodic acid, that is HI, it gives, that is two types of product will be produced, that is one is alcohol, another one is alkyl halide, that is ethyl iodide CH3 CH2I. You remember students, when diethyl ether react with hydroiodic acid, it gives ethyl alcohol and ethyl iodide will be formed. Here in this reaction, here bond cleavage in between and carbon and oxygen, bond cleavage in between carbon, this carbon and an oxygen, we can cutting any side, left side or right side, this both are symmetrical, so that's why bond cleavage left side or right side. So in between CO bond, bond cleavage in between carbon and oxygen, here generally H plus and I minus. So here bond cleavage, this bond cleavage in between this oxygen getting negative charge and this carbon getting positive charge. So here what happens, that is this H plus will attacks negative charge side, we get that is ethyl alcohol will be formed. Then this I minus will attacks positive charge side, we get that is ethyl iodide will be formed. This is a simple trick for ether. Chemical properties of ether. When diethyl ether react with hydroiodic acid, it gives ethyl alcohol and ethyl iodide will be formed. So this is the simple trick. Generally this primary alkyl halides follow the SN2 mechanism. It is very most important. So it is follow the SN2 mechanism. I will give some key points. Primary alkyl halides, it follow the SN2 mechanism, and secondary alkyl halides also follow the SN2 mechanism, but tertiary alkyl halides are follow the SN1 mechanism. We follow this simple trick. Primary alkyl halides follow the SN2 mechanism, secondary alkyl halides also follow the SN2 mechanism, but tertiary alkyl halide follow the SN1 mechanism. So in this compound, this is the left hand side, this is oxygen, this oxygen beside left hand side is primary carbon and right hand side also primary carbon. This oxygen connected with the primary carbon and right side also connected with the primary carbon. These both are primary carbon students. These both are primary carbons. This CH2 group, that is this CH2 group connected with oxygen, that means this is also primary carbon, this is also primary carbon, it follow the SN2 mechanism. So product is, that is one is alcohol, another one is alkyl iodide, that is ethyl iodide will be formed. So this is the simple trick for student. Now take the one more example, student. Now take the one more example for if we take the unsymmetrical ethers. Unsymmetrical ether means one is methyl group, another one is ethyl group CH3 CH2 CH3. What happens, that is when ethyl methyl ether means that is one methyl group is there, one ethyl group is there, it is unsymmetrical ether. When unsymmetrical ether react with hydrogen iodide, you remember students, when unsymmetrical ether means one methyl group is there, one ethyl group is there, it is unsymmetrical, but its first one is symmetrical, both are equal. When unsymmetrical ether react with hydroiodic acid, we get what is the production? Simple trick, you remember, bulky group, that is bulky group always reduce, and bulky group means that is the CH3 CH2 is bulky group, this bulky group always reduce, that means this bond cleavage here, student, this oxygen getting negative charge and carbon getting positive charge. This hydrogen iodic acid Hi in Hi, hydrogen getting positive charge, I minus getting negative charge. So, here in this Hi, this H plus will attacks negative charge side, this I minus will attacks positive charge side. We get what is the production, that is one is methyl iodide plus another one is ethyl alcohol will be formed. This is the final productions. If you take the symmetrical ethers, it gives same, it gives, we can take any side, but if in case unsymmetrical ethers, so here this iodine, this I minus, you remember, this I minus will attacks always less steric hindrance. Less steric hindrance means that is less steric hindrance means less carbon. Simply remember, this I minus will attacks less carbon side. That means this oxygen left hand side only one carbon is there. So, that is why this iodine will attacks always left hand side. This H plus will attacks, that is more hindrance means more number of carbon, that means right hand side having more number of carbon. So, that is why iodine will attack left hand side, H plus will attack this O minus side, the right hand side. We get what is the production, that is one is methyl iodide, another one is ethyl alcohol will be formed. So, this is the simple trick, student. If you take the unsymmetrical ether hydroiodic acid, H plus will attacks always bulky group side. H plus will attacks always, is simple trick, student. H plus will attacks bulky group side. Bulky group side means this oxygen, student. This is ether group, this oxygen left hand side is one methyl group is there, right hand side is ethyl group is there. Methyl ether, out of these two which one is bulky group, student? This ethyl group is the bulky group. So, that is why this H plus will attacks always bulky group side. This O minus is converted to OH, that is ethyl alcohol will be formed, and I minus will attacks, that is less hinders. Less hinders means less hinders means I minus will attacks always less crowded side, less crowded or less hindered or less crowded means that I minus will attack this side. So, we get that is product is one is methyl iodide, another one is ethyl alcohol will be formed. Now, take the one more example, that is CH3, then CH, then CH3, then O, then CH2, then CH3. React with hydroiodic acid, Hi. So, what is the production? What I said, student, that is simple trick, student. What I said, student. So, here this oxygen is there, here oxygen is there. This oxygen left hand side is 3 carbons are there, 1, 2, 3 carbon, that is this is the secondary carbon, student. And left hand side here, this oxygen connected with this carbon, it is called primary carbon, student. In this reactant, one secondary carbon is there, this oxygen attached with one secondary carbon, this oxygen attached with one primary carbon. So, generally what I said, student, that is primary alkyl halide, primary alkyl groups and secondary alkyl groups always SN2 mechanism. So, it is also undergoes SN2 mechanism, students. One is alkyl group is there, another one is primary alkyl group is there, and another one is secondary alkyl group is there. These both are primary alkyl group and secondary alkyl groups, both are follow the SN2 mechanism. So, in this reaction it follow the SN2 mechanism. So, here in this reaction H plus and I minus, what I said, student, that is H plus will attacks always bulky group side, I minus will attacks less hinder side, means less carbon side. So, here in this oxygen, student, left hand side is 3 carbons are there, right hand side only 2 carbons are there. So, here bond cleavage in between, here student, bond cleavage in between oxygen and carbons, here this oxygen getting negative charge and this carbon getting positive charge. So, here what happens, student, that is H plus will attacks always bulky group side, H plus will attacks bulky group side, and I minus will attacks less hinder side. Less hinder side means what I said, student, that is less crowded, means that is less number of carbon. Right hand side only 2 carbons are there, left hand side 3 carbons are there. So, that is why H plus will attacks this oxygen side, left hand side. We get what is the production, that is product is, one second, now product is CH3, then CH, then CH3OH, that is secondary alcohol, secondary alcohols plus another one is CH3, then CH2I. This is the simple trick, student. You remember students? So here this is the unsymmetrical ethers. If in case take the unsymmetrical ether, H plus will attacks always bulky group side, I minus will attacks that is less carbon side, that means less hindered or less crowded carbon side. This is the simple trick student. We get that is product is one is ethyl iodide, another one is alcohol will be formed. So that is secondary alcohol. This is the secondary alcohol will be formed. So this overall reaction, that is SN2 mechanism students. Now take the one more example student. Now take the one more example, that is CH3, then CH3, then CH3, then O, then CH, then CH3, then CH3. In this reaction students, react with hydrogen iodic acid, HI, hydroiodic acid. Hydroiodic acid, what happens to that is, it is this oxygen attached with the tertiary carbon student. This is tertiary carbon students, this is tertiary, this oxygen connected with the left hand side, that is tertiary carbon student. This oxygen connected with the right hand side, that is secondary carbon student. So what I said student, that is tertiary alkyl groups follow the, what I said student, tertiary alkyl groups follow the SN1 mechanism, and secondary alkyl group follow the SN2 mechanism. In SN1 mechanism, what I said student, that is in SN1 mechanism stability of carbocation will be formed. In SN1 mechanism stability of carbocation will be formed, but in SN2 no intermediate carbocation, So here in this reaction student, that is bond cleavage, this generally SN1 mechanism intermediate carbocation, in SN1 mechanism student intermediate carbocation is formed, that is stable intermediate carbocation is formed, but in SN2 mechanism no carbocation, no carbocation. So here bond cleavage, where student, where bond cleavage possible in between, here student bond cleavage possible in between tertiary carbon and oxygen. This is very most important student. Bond cleavage in between and this carbon and oxygen, that is bond cleavage in between tertiary carbon and oxygen. Here this carbon getting positive charge, and this carbon getting negative charge. Here in this reaction student, H plus and I minus. So here this exception cases student, generally what I said student, bulky group always reduced, but in this exception cases, student, it is very most important student. In this exception cases, this reaction, one alkyl group is tertiary alkyl group, that is it follow the SN1 mechanism, and another alkyl group it follow the SN2 mechanism. So why? Because of it is secondary alkyl group. So here in this SN1 mechanism, generally intermediate carbocation is formed, that is stable carbocation is formed. So here bond cleavage in between tertiary carbon and oxygen. So here intermediate tertiary carbocation is formed. So here in this H plus and I minus, in this H plus and I minus, generally this I minus will attacks tertiary carbon side. You remember students, this I minus will attacks tertiary carbon side, H plus will attacks oxygen side. So you remember student, H plus will attacks, that is highly crowded side. I minus will attacks highly crowded side, H plus will attacks less crowded side. So we get what is the overall what is the production, that is now product is CH3, then CH3, then CH3, that is tertiary butyl iodide plus, and one is secondary alcohol will be formed, CH3, then CH3OH. This is the simple trick student. So this is the exception case student. So what I said student, that is primary alkyl halide, symmetrical ethers. Symmetrical ether will be same type. Symmetrical ether is no problem student, bond cleavage we can cleavage any side. Now first one symmetrical ether, bond cleavage we can possible both side, but one H plus will attack this this side, and one I minus one H plus will attack this side, I minus will attack that side. But if in case in unsymmetrical ethers, so H plus will attacks always bulky group side, that is OH bulky group side, I minus will attacks always less hindered, that is less crowded side. This is a simple trick, student. Now here also this both second compound, these both are having one primary alkyl group is there, one secondary alkyl group is there, both are follow the SN2 mechanism. So here generally H plus will attacks always bulky group side, I minus will attacks less hindered side, we get that is product, we know, student. But in this case, student, this compound having one is tertiary alkyl group is there, one secondary alkyl group is there. Generally tertiary alkyl groups it follow the SN1 mechanism, tertiary alkyl group follow the SN1 mechanism, but this secondary alkyl group follow the SN2 mechanism. But in SN1 mechanism intermediate carbocation is formed, that is intermediate stable carbocation is formed, but in SN2 mechanism no intermediate carbocation. So here in this tertiary carbocation is formed, bond cleavage in between, in this compound bond cleavage in between tertiary carbon and oxygen. Here this carbon getting positive charge and this carbon getting positive charge and oxygen getting negative charge. So here I minus, that's I minus, this I minus will attacks, that is large crowded side, that means tertiary carbon side, tertiary carbocation side, we get that is this production, that is tertiary butyl iodide will be formed, and this H plus will attacks, that is less crowded side, that means secondary alcohols. So secondary carbon side we get, that is secondary alcohol will be formed. This is the very most important, students. This is a simple trick for chemical properties of ether, student, that is cleavage of CO bond, that is symmetrical ether, unsymmetrical ether, primary, secondary, tertiary. This is a simple trick, student. If you like my video, please like, share and comments, and thanks for watching. If you like my video, please click on like. Thank you.